Hi guys, and welcome to the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is a Road to Glory where we do not spend a penny, and I will walk through and show you how to play Ultimate Team with absolutely zero money spent on the game, apart from obviously purchasing the game itself. Now, we played the Road to Glory last year, and you know, we're just taking it up a notch this year. As you can see, I would normally be in the top right hand of your screen on a FIFA 21 Road to Glory episode, but on this one we've changed it up. We've got ourselves a green screen, boys. This is absolutely fresh. I'm loving it, honestly. I cannot wait to get stuck into this year. Obviously with FIFA, I'm so excited with that, but obviously YouTube as a whole as well. I didn't really take it too seriously last year. This time we are notching it up a level. As you can see, like I said, green screen's on. We've also got a better mic, so hopefully it sounds better, and obviously the better camera quality as well. Hopefully I'm looking as sexy as always. Nah, let's just stop. That's getting a little bit weird. But anyway, we're going to start off the FIFA Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We've obviously changed choosing the nation. As you saw on your screen, we did actually pick England, so that's quite a nice start. I could have gone obviously with the Argentina, the Brazil, obviously for the different like league, SBC objectives and things like that, but we didn't. We went England because I'm a Bradford City fan. I thought, you know what, we could get a Bradford City player here. We did actually get one last year, I do believe, but we didn't get one this year, and it kind of backfired. We got ourselves Patrick Bamford instead, so it's not fantastic if you ask me, and I will try to remove him from my squad straight away. But to start off with, we need to just sort of change the chemistry around a little bit. And the first things first that we actually need to do is get ourselves a loan player. So we had a choice there, obviously picking through goalkeepers, but we ended up finally choosing Haaland, because you can actually back out when you do the loan. A lot of people might not know this, but yeah, if it's the first time playing up the team, you can pick and choose your different loans. So obviously now we're going into the kits. Now you kind of want to pick like the expensive kits for this. Like sometimes there's silvers from like MLS teams that always go for quite a bit, but I just kind of chose like what I think's worth the most. Like for the golds, we picked a Man City kit that should probably be worth something, and of course we got a few other things in there as well. But now we have officially started Ultimate Team, and with that we are getting welcome backpacks, because obviously I started well, I didn't start my account sort of on last year, if that makes sense. I obviously had it from previous years, but this is just from last year. So we got ourselves 4 gold players packs featuring 80 plus players. That's fantastic. You also get 2 5k packs in there as well, so that's absolutely brilliant news, and it's a fantastic way to start off the Ultimate Team. Of course, the 80 pluses, we've never seen that before. This time it's a little bit different with having this pack, so hopefully we get something good. I mean, last year we got absolutely spoiled. We actually managed to pack ourselves Marcus Rashford. It was a brilliant pack pull, obviously in the first couple of packs as well. He was worth like 150k at the time. I kept him, and obviously with the like time coming over, and obviously with the meta sort of being like known by players, he rose in price like mad. He went up to 300k or something stupid. So hopefully we can get something like that again, but obviously I just absolutely doubt it. Obviously the Road to Glory pack last year was mental. We got ourselves Prime Pele, Prime Moments Maradona. We even got ourselves, I can't even remember off the top of my head to be fair, but we packed some very good players. Obviously the first 2 that I've already named there were brilliant, and we did get even more. So obviously the first couple of packs that I've just opened there didn't give us anything. This is now where we start to build the Ultimate Team, the players that we're going to get, who we're going to get. Who is the first player that we're going to pack? Well, it's going to be a man from Leicester City, and it's going to be Ademola Lookman. He's a decent little player. I mean, he'll forever be remembered by me by that chip that he obviously did for Fulham last year on loan, where obviously Panenka did and he missed, which was really funny at the time. But anyway, obviously it's not for him. So that's the first player that we do pack. He's not a terrible player to pack, actually. He's got quite a lot of pace, and he might be worth something later down the line in a week or two or so. Now, just thought I'd let you know, I am playing obviously on the access for this. I've recorded it a lot and got it all sorted. So basically, I've just played my 10 hours or 20 hours, whatever, because obviously PS5, PS4 version, whatever. I've got all the footage, and I'm just going to sort of spread it out throughout the week. I may do 2 uploads a day. I'm not too sure yet. This is Sunday when I'm recording this. It'll go up on the Monday, which is of course the 27th, which is of course going to be actually like the Ultimate Edition sort of early access. So everyone that pre-ordered the game, the Ultimate Edition, they get it. So obviously you may have it now. You may be watching this video while you're trying to upload, and obviously basically basically get onto the game because it takes so long to download things these days. Obviously, if you didn't have access, but you should have had early access because it was 79p, and you know, for 10 hours it's not that bad. Even if you're just on the PS4, if you're on PS5 as well, you get 20 hours for 79p. It's not too shabby, let's be honest. And obviously, a lot of people will be using that sort of trial to see if the game's good this year. Last year was it was a meh one. I mean, it was better than some, but obviously it's not as good as others. Let's be honest. It was just sort of in the middle. FIFA 20 before that wasn't great. I'd probably say that was one of the worst FIFAs. However, it was still one of the best FIFAs because of lockdown, and obviously everyone was stuck inside, so we were all playing pro clubs and stuff. So it was really, really fun. But obviously the game as a whole wasn't that great, if you get what I'm sort of trying to come from. But anyway, in these couple of packs then, this is the final one, and we actually do get a board, and it's going to be Haaland from Everton. A really, really good pack pull there to start off with, like the year and stuff. The first board that we've packed on the road to glory is a man from Brazil, but you know, it's not probably the one that you typically want. But I'll take Alan. You know, probably rising price as well. At the minute it's like 5-6k when I obviously started this on early access day, which was 5 days ago. Now it's a long time ago. The market has obviously fluctuated, so we'll just sort of see how that goes. So now we're going to move on and obviously look at some objectives. I didn't really know what to do first here. I was just so overwhelmed by I just want to play everything. I want to do everything. You obviously know that feeling, I'm pretty sure. But we'll start off with going into the team section. Now this was an underused section, I believe, last year. They didn't really use it to its full potential. This is really, really good idea. You know, you pick a team, you pick a side, and the community works together to obviously unlock different objectives. They actually made a massive sort of thing of it last year in the trailers and such like that. But this time around, they've not really mentioned it, and you know, last year they never really cared about it. They just picked a couple of things every couple of weeks, and that were that. And you know, obviously, you get to obviously aim for a pack. It'd be so much better if you could play in co-op and do things together with the community. That would be so good. Say for example, I don't know, you needed to score 10 goals in a co-op game, not too sure, something like that. You know, different angles, just make it a little bit more fun, because that's what you want obviously from a game these days. You don't want to be just grinding it out by yourself. It's very boring. You know, that's how the old sort of FIFA kind of worked. You don't cut it anymore, let's be honest. It was great for back in the day where you could just play up the team by yourself. You were loving life. This year, well, not this year, but this sort of day and age, you want to be playing with your mates. You want to be having fun, because that's what it's all about, and that is why we play games, and that is why we have fun. So as you can see on your screen, this is the first sort of couple of objectives that we're doing. These are the most important objectives when you start a Road to Glory. You have to do these, even if you're just not even doing a free-to-play Road to Glory. If you're in a, like, I don't know, you're spending loads of FIFA points, basically is what I'm trying to say. If you spend loads of FIFA points, you still need to do these objectives, because they're really helpful to get different things in your club. You need different, like, you get contracts, you get obviously chemistry styles and everything like that, and a few extra coins as well, which is vital for a Road to Glory like us, where we need to obviously basically maximise the amount of coins that we get so we can build the best team possible. That's sort of the angle that we're going at. So this obviously the first couple of players that we've got, we're just sort of doing a few things, from like applying contracts and things like that, and he's literally just getting you 150 coins for free. It's that simple. It's so easy to do, and obviously it just gets us more coins. I don't know what coins we're up to at the minute, but I'm guessing we're probably already around 1,000 coins, which is really good. We're also going to get a couple of a couple of reward packs along the way, like that gold one there, which we will open up in a second once we've completed some SPCs as well, because we're going to go into the SPCs. We need to go and do the starter SPCs, which obviously require a couple of bronze players, which you need to do if you want to unlock and do obviously other SPCs, which we do, because we want to go and do the hybrid leagues, the hybrid nations, hybrid leagues and nations. They're the three big ones that you need to do at the start of the year, because they offer up 50k packs, 45k packs, 55k packs, 35k packs, really big packs. And obviously this year is brilliant for packs of that sort of stature, because obviously you get a guaranteed 83 plus if you get a 45, 50 and I believe 55k pack. That's actually really good. And then for the 100 and the 125 you get yourself an 84 plus, which is a lot better than last year. You know, you would have probably packed like a Matic last year in those kind of packs, and you never really got bored. I mean, yeah, you still got boards, but not as more frequent as you should be, because they're the best packs on the game, if you get what I'm trying to say. So as you can see, we're still obviously going through these objectives, just getting them all done. I've completed the advanced chemistry, which gives you a couple of coins, it gives you some chemistry styles, and it actually gives you a gold players pack at the end as well, which, you know, you never know, it could pack you, I don't know, a Werner or a Lacroix, someone that's like 79 rated, low rated. He's probably quite easy to pack, but he's still a very good player. He's got 88 pace, obviously he's like worth 40k at the minute with the market. It was extinct for quite a while as well, because people do expect him to go up, and I believe he will. So we may go and pick him up in a couple of like episodes time when we've got a lot of coins into the club. Because as you can see, we've got 1.2k, and that's not going to afford a 40k card. So now we're going to go and do them SBCs, and the Let's Get Started SBCs. These have to be done to ensure that you can complete other SBCs. Basically, if you don't do these, you can't do SBCs for the full year. So you've just got to get them done pretty much straight away. You're never going to use the bronzes anyway, so you might as well just chuck them in, and we'll get them done. So this is the first one. We're going to put that goalkeeper in there, and you'll see for some of them there will be in my active squad, like as you can see here. So I've got to be a little bit slower because it's still got that glitch of last year. Basically, if you didn't know, last year, if you like put some players that you had in your team, so say for example, I don't know, Timo Werner in my team, I put him into an SBC. I don't know why he would, but anyway, he's gone into the SBC. You try to submit it, and if you do it too quickly, it basically kicks you out of Ultimate Team. It's a really stupid thing. I don't know why it happens, or whatever. It's just EA, whatever. We've come to obviously come to terms with all these glitches and stuff over the years that you just kind of expect stuff like this. So you've just kind of got to do whatever you got to do, haven't you? So this is the final. No, this is not the final one. This is the second step. Sorry, this next one is the final one. And for actually doing this SBC, you get yourself a 2-player pack. Now, 2-player packs can be really good at the start of the year. I remember going back to FIFA. I believe it was 20, could have been 21. No, it was 20. It was 20 because I was at school. And I run the companion app, doing a couple of 2-player packs, and I managed to get myself a once to watch De Jong and a once to watch Lukaku, which was really good for the start of the year. Some really good players in there, and I believe I got someone else as well. So they can offer up something decent. We may do a couple of those SBCs in the near future, because we will get quite a lot of non-rare golds that are untradeable that we can't do anything with, because there won't be that many SBCs out for the minute. Obviously, we'll hopefully be getting an Antonio Player of the Month. It could be out tonight. I'm not too sure. You'll be seeing this, of course, on Monday night when the Ultimate Edition comes out. So we'll just see what happens there, but I doubt it. We'll probably wait for full release, then maybe a week after that, and then obviously we'll get Foot Champs, which is obviously changed completely from last year. Foot Champs now, it's, I believe, in my opinion, so much better, but so much more competitive. So if you lose every single game, so obviously it's now basically you have to win 5 out of 9, I believe, to get into Foot Champs this year, in sort of like a Foot Champs knockout stage, if that makes sense. So then you get into Foot Champs, you obviously play it during the weekend, and if you lose every single game, you still get 2-player picks, which is brilliant. He's fantastic this year. So even if you are losing every single game, you've still got some rewards to get. And of course, this year they've changed it, so you just get the rewards straight away. I'm not sure how I'm going to work out with my videos. Maybe I'll obviously play the weekend league in the weekend, then Monday, Tuesday you'll get the rewards video, because sort of the last years gone by, I've obviously done on Thursday, that's rewards day, so you get a live episode of rewards, and of course from both Div Rivals and Foot Champs. And again, Div Rivals, I think they've kept it where on Thursday you do get rewards, so you might get 2 rewards videos a week, which is really nice for you lot. Obviously just seeing the more packs, the better, to be honest. So as you can see, we are opening these couple of packs here. Obviously they're not the greatest of packs. We do get a Greek winger there, Pelkas. Don't know if I've said that wrong, but he's now into the club, and probably going to go straight out of it once we do a gold upgrade or something like that. So 2 more packs to go. We've got a gold players pack here. This never really offers anything decent now, but it could do today. Unfortunately for us though, it doesn't. It gives us a max. I mean, it's not a terrible card, 80 with 82 pace. It's not a terrible left back, but it's still not the greatest. And this is going to be the final pack then, before we do actually go in and sort of look at the team that we've got, look at the players we've got. We did decide to move into a Premier League sort of team, because that was where we basically had the most players packed from, and I didn't want to buy anyone because who knows what could happen to the market, and I wanted to sort of save my coins for the minute, because maybe we'll go and make a big purchase, and some for 10-15k, for example. I don't know, Correa would be fantastic. He's worth, I believe, 10k at the minute, and that's a really good card to get, especially for a start team, because you can link him to Carrasco, DePaul, and things like that. So some very good players around him with the link. So as you can see on your screen now, a couple of players are now concepts, which means that their card is basically grayed out. We basically put them into SBCs, so we now can't use them, and obviously they've now gone into the SBC for good. So we move straight into the Premier League then. As you can see, we've got quite a few decent players in there. They're not the greatest of players, don't get me wrong, but someone like Rashika with 83 pace, he looks a fantastic starter player, and obviously it serves with a couple of goals hopefully. That's obviously the aim. Trincao as well, not the greatest of pace, but again, it's still decent. And obviously, we've got ourselves Alonso on there for 3 games. So Son and Haaland will come off the bench a couple of times. I don't know if I'll use them completely, because obviously, if you leave them on 1, you can just go into friendlies and then you can obviously use them completely. But I don't know if we're going to do that or just use them in rivals and obviously try to get the most wins possible, because in rivals now you start off in Div 10, so you need to get the wins quickly to get the rewards, because otherwise you're going to be stuck in the lower divisions and you're going to not be getting the greatest rewards. So we need to get out of that quickly. So as you can see on your screen, we actually did identify that the 3 at the back would be the best formation for this team, because we got quite a few wingers. We actually managed to get 4 wingers into the squad. Obviously Harvey Barnes is still a left mid, so we need to change to the left wing to get him to full chem, or at least get him to 9 chem basically. We could have put Rashika there, obviously being a left forward, he gets 7 chem. However, we didn't choose to do that, and we're going to just keep Barnes in, put Rashika up front, because I didn't fancy playing with didn't fancy playing with Patrick Bamford. But anyway, that is obviously the team on your screen. We've got ourselves Alonso, a really key player in the starting 11 so far. But yeah, that is going to wrap up the episode then. So if you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next Road to Glory episode tomorrow. I'm super buzzing for it. Peace.